Let's do this.
Pretty bumpy, pretty bumpy. Pretty bumpy, pretty bumpy. Hold on tight, it's gonna get pretty bumpy. It's gonna get pretty bumpy.
I swear, man, if you're not gonna get past through that part of the song without singing along, man, I don't know what kind of happiness you have in your heart, man. But we back today. I got myself a beverage. Let me take a sip. And I got a comfortable chair that does not squeak. Have a look at the starting grid. Today, we're at Tokyo. I don't know which layout it is, man, but we'll find it out as the race goes on, man. I ain't professional, I keep telling you guys that. But you guys know what time it is. Brought to you in conjunction with the Nerve Crew and FG Racing 0610's Racing Championships. It's time to get this show on the road. Len Raj in pole position, a replacement driver in first position. We got, oh my goodness, I was gonna say Jap Miles, but once again, man, the Porsche gets swamped at the start, man. I don't know what's wrong with these Porsches, man. They need to be able to, we need to find a way to fix these Porsches. Ooh, a bit of haji-baji going on at the first corner, but we all survived. We all survived to see another day, but at the front we got two BMWs. The replacement driver, Lenraj versus Nougat. Good looking for BMW. We got D-Man in third, Jap Miles, who started in second in fourth position. But hey, like I said the last time we were on here, if you don't lose anything more than 4 or 5 positions in the Porsche at the start, that was an amazing start. So great start by Jap Miles as we take the hairpin onto the straight. And I'm sorry, man, there's a lot of corners in this little section of track, but hey, man, it's straight to me, man. If I don't have to hit the brakes, man, it may as well be a straight. And it looks like Lenraj's got a bit of a gap to Nougat in second place. D-Man's not too far away from Nougat. Jap Miles is being attacked on the straight. Oh my goodness, people side by side. We got the two Porsches of Chicken Guy and Nightwing. Looks like Chicken Guy gets the better of that Chicken Guy. The only person to win in a Porsche this season, man. Porsche have then said, hey man, we require more of your services at Tokyo. Can you give us another W? Oh, look like Nightwing went a bit wide. Menane pounced on him. He took that position. Oh my goodness, Nougat looks a bit wide at the chicane. He's going a bit slow. What's happening to Nougat, man? I know you took the chicane a bit wayward, but you don't have to lose all those positions. But at the front, Lenraj in control, man. These Danes are all just fast, man. It's a bit disheartening, if I may say so myself, man. The Danes are just too good. Gosh darn it. I don't even know how to say, man. They just brid racing drivers over there. Is on board with Hug 14. Hey, I said Hug 14, no, hug me, man. Hug 14 needs to give me props for that, man. I can't get out of the habit of calling him Hug Me because I raced him too much, calling him Hug Me. But Lenraj now under pressure from D-Man, who got second place after Nougat went off the chicane. It looks like D-Man strong at the hairpin. Wow, he braked quite late. D-Man in first position. Lenraj down in the second. Mr. Boomtown in another vet in third. Chicken Guy up to fourth in the Porsche. At the end of the Porsches, we got Menane in fifth. Jap Miles in sixth place. Oh, hush my mouth. He might be going down to seventh because it looked like Hug 14 got a run on him. So Jap Miles in seventh place. Got his teammate WTR in eighth place. Looks like WTR is under attack from FG Racing, but we're looking back from D-Man. The leader, Mr. Boomtown, got a whole bunch of slipstream. He must have some low downforce in that vet, because that's the way he tends to roll. But it looks like these guys are racing hammer and tongs. Made some great action as we hit the chicane for the second time. Mr. Boomtown trying to mount an attack, but hey man, you know, everyone who knows the deal is you don't attack or try overtaking into that chicane. A dumb is the most you can do. Trying to overtake into that chicane is dumb. That's all I got to say. I can't say anything fancy, but we crossed the line again onto the third lap. We got a new leader, but Lenraj, the former leader, is not taking this, lying down. Oh, into the first corner, goes on the inside, but Demon's holding it on the outside. He needs to be wary of Mr. Boomtown, who might pounce, and that's exactly what's happening. Mr. Boomtown's pouncing as an on board with Chicken Guy. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! How great is the turning on the Porsche? Oh my goodness! Nah, Chicken Guy, you're gonna need to give me that Porsche setup, man. How did you get your car to just bite in the corners like that? And Chicken Guy has gone up from 5th to 3rd. That Porsche was just sublime in those corners. My goodness! I can't get past that. I can't get past it. It looked like perfection. Menane was caught out by surprise because I don't even think he expected there'd be a car next to him because the Porsche just said, oh, you want to turn? Let's go! So on board with Menane, who's in 6th place at the moment, trying to attack Hug 14. Lenraj is now down into 4th position, who we're looking back from right now. Oh, looks like Hug 14 was spooked a bit by Menane. Down into 6th position, Menane up into 5th now, but at the front, D-Man has it under control. A Corvette 1-2. GM must be happy out there in America, in the States. As we're about to cross the line to get on the 4th lap, Chicken Guy is flying. There was no way. That's the fastest lap of the race so far as Mr. Boomtown and D-Man are fighting it out into the first corner. Looks like Mr. Boomtown got the position up into 1st, still a vet 1-2. But look how good this car is in the corners. He got caught out by D-Man's speed. It looked like he had to hit the brakes, lost a bit of ground, man. That Porsche's looking amazing in the first sector, man. My goodness. Words, I don't have words for it. Mr. Boomtown being attacked by D-Man. D-Man is strong into the hairpin. It's gonna be a toughie. If you can't overtake D-Man and run away, you have to make sure you got a big gap because at the hairpin it looks like D-Man is braking very late. So it's gonna be a tough proposition to run away, man. It's tough, man. This is a very tough track to pass people and try to run away, because it usually leads to trash. But Mr. Boomtown looks to be trying to get back the lead now. The two vets fighting side by side. Mr. Boomtown gets back the lead. You can really see that he's running a very low amount of downforce because those two cars should not look so different in a straight line. There's on board with another vet, the championship leader, James, who's trying to attack Hug 14. Oh, there's a bit of touching. Hug 14 grazes the barrier. Firm pass. That's all we got to say on board with WTM. And the Porsche's looking very competitive over here. Hug 14 slowed down quite a bit. It's looking like he was trying to give way. Oh my goodness! What's going on in the rearview mirror? Oh, it looks like Hug and FG had some contact, man. Oh gosh. Darn it! Lost Hug, man. Hug's at the back of the pack. I wonder what happened there. We might have to see what happened after the race, man. That was very weird because Hug was giving way, but the closing speed is a problem at this track because you're carrying so much momentum and you don't want to lose momentum in any of these corners. The last thing on your mind is, oh, let me slow down, let me brake. So I don't know what happened. We all know everybody here is clean, so it's all good. It's on board with the leader, hitting the rev limiter as we hit the hairpin. Understeer. He almost hits the pits. He's lost first position again. D-Man back up into the lead. Looks like he was trying to brake very late because he was afraid of D-Man, because D-Man is very strong at the hairpin and he almost messed up his race by going in the pits or hitting the pits. But Chicken Guy and Menane out here fighting for 3rd place. But if I was these guys, I would just hang back and see what's happening because the two guys in 1st position are fighting a bit too hard as Mr. Boomtown trying to get back into the lead. We're on board. Menane trying to find a way past Chicken Guy. Oh, D-Man breaks a bit early, some contact. D-Man is in a sandwich over there. They all survive, man. Some good racing. Will Mr. Boomtown be able to run away now? It's gonna be tough. We saw what happened. He tried to run and he almost messed up at the hairpin. But we got a big train here. James up into 5th place. But we got 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and I think 9th. And we're all together in the same piece of track. Hush my mouth. 10th is there too, man. Basically, we got two halves, man. Everybody's all together in these two groups. Looks like Lenraj is under attack from Nightwing now. He's under attack from everybody. On board with WTR. We're going to take a stock of the situation, seeing what's happened. These Porsches are so good in the first sector. Side-by-side action between Lenraj and FG, who tries to get past but doesn't get it done. Lenraj being a great replacement driver, man, very competitive. But it's looking like D-Man lost a bit of rhythm, but at the hairpin, D-Man is so strong. Menane trying on the outside. Don't think that's gonna work. D-Man gets back third position. Ooh, almost lost the back of the vet. The vet's a fighter. You can't just be taking liberties with the vet, man. Because the vet will most definitely punish you. It does not take no prisoners. You muck about, you're done, so son. So good to have beverages, man. For the first time in a while during these commentaries, I have not been parched or dehydrated, man. And the racing is good too. Look at this, man. Lenraj, FG, WTR, Jab Miles, everybody. Oh, having some nice close battling, man. FG, forever the sportsman, after he and Hug had that coming together, he actually went off and he apologized to Hug for the miscommunication that kind of happened, because like I said, this track and closing speed is very tough. You're racing so fast. Oh my goodness, these guys are fighting at it very hard. WTR is going to be compromised, and we see FG wasn't as compromised. He's in the vet. Lenraj gets the slipstream. We got Jab Miles, his teammate, some contact between the two teammates. Ooh. WTR got done dirty, man. He came out that corner. He had the speed. He was penalized by Lenraj in front of him, who did not have the pace, and he lost 2 positions. But at the front, Mr. Boomtown getting purples. He is trying to run, but Chicken Guy forever super quick in that Porsche in the first sector. Let's see how he takes the hairpin. Mr. Boomtown very cautious now, because he knows he does not have what the other guys have at the hairpin. He may as well take it slowly, but Chicken Guy gonna get that slipstream. It's gonna take him a while to catch up though, because that vet's running low downforce, as we saw when it was Mr. Boomtown and D-Man. He had the measure of D-Man on the straight, and it looked like a big gap. You can tell when people running low downforce and people running long ratios, so that they can exacerbate the effect that they have on the straight with the power and the low downforce. But we're getting to the third from last corner. Chicken Guy on the outside. Ooh, things are better off it. We're about to hit the chicane on the attack. Chicken Guy is. Menane is caught up in third position, looking back from Mr. Boomtown. Ooh, Chicken Guy taking liberties, almost hitting the barrier. Looks like, oh, okay, there's some contact between Chicken Guy and Menane. Wonder what happened there, because I can't really tell, because it looked like Menane was beside him, but it didn't look like he was alongside him enough for him to make a pass. I wonder what happened there, man. Poor Chicken Guy. The Porsche is struggling over here. It's good in the first sector, and it's just imagine to keep up in the slipstream, but he doesn't need that kind of help, man. It's a shame. We're going to need to delve into this after the race, see exactly what happened. There's our on board with Chicken Guy. He's lost their position as well. D-Man must have bounced because he lost a lot of momentum. Chicken Guy is in the top 4 fast drivers. We got FG, we got James, Menane, and Chicken Guy. The top 4 fast drivers. The only guys in the 31s at the moment. So the fact that he got inconvenienced a bit might be messing up Chicken Guy's race, because we see right now he's in the slipstream of the vet. But by the time the slipstream starts working, we're damn near then in the straight. Someone's gonna say it's not straight. It's a damn straight to me, damn it. But this is not up for discussion, man. If you wanna put this up for discussion, man, hit me up. I'll gladly debate you. This is a straight, damn it. Menane looks to have caught up to Mr. Boomtown at the front of the pack. Ooh, it's time to mount an attack on the outside. These guys are gutsy. I don't know, is it because these guys are on RSS? Because Mr. Boomtown's running the RS tire. Once again, he's the only guy on the RS tire. He seems to make it work, but I think when it comes to ultimate pace, the guys on the RSS, especially you got Menane, who's in the top 4 fastest drivers right now. It's gonna be a tough proposition for him to keep Menane behind, but the battle for 8th place, man, these guys are looking like they're having a ball. We got Lenraj, and we got the 2 red drum Porsches of Jack Miles and WTR, man. Who's gonna come ahead of this battle. As you see FG, who's on a recovery trip, he had a bit of a kerfuffle on the first or second lap, I think, at the chicane, damaged his car. Then he had an accident with Hut 14, but he then tried to slow down for Hug and send a sorry message, so he lost some ground there. So FG is on one heck of a recovery trip. FG out and out. He's the fastest driver on track right now, as we see D-Man try. Oh, what's going on? What the heck's going on over here? I'm confusing James and Menane. It's James trying to attack D-Man. My bad, man. Your cars look too alike, man, even though one's red, one's blue, man. Don't judge me. I mean, it looks like Lenraj is under a whole bunch of trouble right now. He is being attacked by the two red drum Porsches of Jack Miles in WTR, man. Early on in the season, I thought Jack Miles was being too nice to these guys, but off late, Jack Miles has been on it, man. He's harassing people. That's the kind of stuff we like to see, man. Stop letting people by without a fight. As James gets past D-Man, who put up a fight. Whew, my goodness. So, looks like we got Mr. Boomtown in a VIT in first position. Menane is second in a VIT in second, and James in fourth in another VIT, man. Only one more VIT left in this field. Will it be all the VITs in our top five? We are going to see how this is going to transpire. The battle for eighth still heating up. But at the front, Mr. Boomtown using his low downforce to the best ability that he has, because his car is flying. He does not have the out and out top speed, but he's got the acceleration. Meanwhile, these guys, man, Lenraj, another person using the power of his car to stay ahead of the Porsches into where it counts, because the M3 is good in this section, but the Porsches, I don't know what these guys, man. All you guys with the Porsches, give me your setups, man. I can't drive the Porsche to save my life. The Porsche is a struggle for me, but you look at the way these cars are taking the corners, man. On board with Chicken Guy right now in third position, the top of the Porsches. Porsche must be so happy with the results he has provided. Chicken Guy has been at the top since he came back, the former multiple time champion. Sorry, I was a bit of a tongue twister. Multiple time champion out here showing people, man, he's still got it. Even in a car that's not exactly the best on this track, he's still putting up a good fight. We see James in our rear view. We're about to get the end of the straight. That's actually not a straight. James whizzes by us, as to be expected, but Chicken Guy is not going to take this line down. Menane into first, but he's on the outside. Who is going to take the chicane in first place? Mr. Boomtown is not going to yield as he subscribes to Platoism. If you want to know what Platoism is all about, search Jason Plato. Just see the way he defends. He's the most annoying defensive driver out here. People will say, this guy's a good defensive driver. Nah, no one's better than Jason Plato. As Menane mounts an attack, we get onto the 11th lap. Menane's on the inside, a bit of contact. We get into the first corner. Menane up into first position. Now, can he run away? Because he does have better pace than Mr. Boomtown. Meanwhile, Chicken Guy still trying to keep up with James, who is on a tremendous pace. James is. Chicken Guy looks to have dropped into the 32s and 33s. Since he had that coming together with Menane, he must have lost a bit of his rhythm, man. Because the Porsche is a full commitment car. And speaking of full commitment, Jack Miles is trying to get that pass on Lenraj. WTR trying to get the pass on his teammate. These guys don't even care their teammate. They're just trying to see who's the best of this battle. But Lenraj defending like his life depends on it. Meanwhile, at the front, Menane, grazes the bear. He might lose a bit of speed. And with Mr. Boomtown's low downforce, that's not gonna help. He takes the inside in the tunnel. Mr. Boomtown gets a bit of a switch back as we're coming out the tunnel. He's in first place. Who will break first? Oh, not even a question anymore because Mr. Boomtown's in first place now. That's the low downforce, man. That low downforce is proving very useful for Mr. Boomtown. But Menane was shown he has the pace. This race is far from over. We got 3 laps to go, or 2 and a bit laps to go. Menane looked like he slid. Oh my goodness! What happened there? He took the first turn in the chicane and the first curb, and it looked like I don't know what happened. Like when he landed, he slid. My goodness, poor guy, man. He was looking good, man. I actually thought he was going to get the W because his pace out and out was better. He had a couple of 31s, but we're looking at the battle for 8th again. And these guys are just staying together like they're friends when they're trying to chop each other's heads off because they're trying to get best of the battle, trying to get up into 8th place. So on board with FG, who's now in the top 5. We got all 4 vets in the top 5, man. First with Mr. Boomtown, second with James. We got D-Man in 4th, and we got FG in 5th. Sorry, I thought we had 5. Sorry, Menane is down in 7th place. My bad, I messed it up. But Mr. Boomtown trying to run away now. However, I don't think he has the pace because James is now the fastest driver on this track right now, and Mr. Boomtown is like almost a second slower than James right now. So it's gonna be a tight battle as we get to the end of the race. Looking back from Chicken Guy, we got D-Man coming at the end of this straight, which is actually not as straight as some people will say. This is where Chicken Guy is suffering, but he holds the inside line. D-Man trying to get him on the outside, but that's not gonna work, not with the Porsche. The Porsches are good mid-corner, and it looks like D-Man's teammate FG is just around the corner, and by around the corner, I mean he's just behind. I'm sorry, man. Trying to use figures of speech out here. Ooh, FG is pushing, man. You guys are taking liberties at that chicane, man. Liberties! You guys are not afraid at all. It's on board with James, who sets the fastest lap of the race. The only person in the 1 minute 30s. Now he's harassing Mr. Boomtown. And I actually forgot to get happy a couple of laps ago, but that was the first time we've ever had 3 members of the NERP crew making up the rostrum, the podium position. It was a podium lockout for the NERP crew. Not anymore. As we're looking at 2 people who have been battling each other for damn near 10 years. We got James and Mr. Boomtown. But this is a bit of a different turn in the story because if you have seen races between James and Mr. Boomtown in the past, Mr. Boomtown has a car that's grading the corners, trashing a straight line. Don't know what's been happening on Flame. Seems like Mr. Boomtown's gonna have the juice on the straight and James is grading the corners. We are gonna see just how fast his car in a straight line. Let's see what happens at the end of the straight. But it looks like, I don't know what happened here. WTR is up into 8th place and he's bolting away. Chad Miles now trying to follow his teammate, but he's going to struggle because that M3 is slightly faster than in a straight line. He's up into 9th, but I don't think that's going to last. Lenrod's right beside him. That M3's got a good top end, but meanwhile, at the end of the straight, that's not a straight. James is harassing Mr. Boomtown. We are about to finish the penultimate lap. We hit the chicane for the penultimate time. Will James be able to find a way to get past Mr. Boomtown? We're gonna see in a short while, because it's almost over, ladies and gentlemen. But WTR now back down into 10th place, man. I told you it's gonna be a tough proposition for him. If he's gonna make a pass, he needs to make it in the final sector or in the first sector. We cross the line onto the final lap. Will Mr. Boomtown be able to withhold the pressure from James? Will Chicken Guy be able to withhold the pressure from FG Racing, who's now gone past his teammate? I think the teammates switched. FG and D-Man, forever great teammates, man. When one is faster, these guys switch position without even asking, which is good stuff to see, man. Great teamwork as James is attacking Mr. Boomtown. We're about to get to the hairpin. Where's James? He takes a super wide line. He's trying to get the X on us, trying to get the switch, but that doesn't happen. Now, all he has is the slipstream on this straight. That's not a straight. Who's gonna get this W? Who's gonna get first position? James, already sorted. Driver off the race award. James, already sorted. Fastest lap of the race. Can he get the trifecta? Can he get the 3rd award? Can he get this W? James attacks. Ooh. They were side by side in the tunnel, but it looks like Mr. Boomtown's gonna keep it. But there's a couple of more corners left. It's gonna be tough as FG whizzes by past Chicken Guy, who has made a heroic attempt at getting onto the podium. Mr. Boomtown still battling James. James is very close, but I think it's sorted now. I think Mr. Boomtown should get that W, but we'll see with the slipstream. James is looking hella close now. This is going to be tight. It looks like Mr. Boomtown gets the W, the first win for the police in a while. James 2nd, FG 3rd, Chicken Guy in 4th position. We got D-Man in 5th, but the battle for 8th is not over. 9th, sorry, it's not over yet. Jack Miles got past Lenraj. When did this happen? We're seeing some highlights. He did it on the outside of the 3rd from last corner just before the chicane. Great stuff, man. Oh, some good battling out here, man. Enjoyable race. Gosh, darn it, man. I'm proud of you guys, man. I'm proud of you guys, and I'm happy I had the beverage because my voice is about to go, but at least I'm not dehydrated. Gosh, darn it. You guys were on fire. But hey, you guys know what time it is. It's time to have a look at the awards of the race. Driver of the race goes to James. James started plumb last. at the back of the field by virtue of being the championship leader. He had already won the first race of the day. He made some very, very key passes when he had to. He was on fire. But he just wasn't making key passes. He got into some clear air and he started banging out the laps. 31, 31, 31. And then he proceeded to make more key passes. And he was making these passes very decisive. No one could fight back against him after he made the pass. He was gone. And he went on to finish second. He almost got 2 wins. That's all I can do. I can't say no more. All I have to do is clap hands for James. Good stuff. Fastest lap of the race, once again, goes to James. Only guy to get in the 30s. He got a 38. Most people, the fastest they could do was like a 30, 31, 2 or something. Good stuff from him. But overtake of the race, just have a look at this. Have a look at this. I'm gonna keep quiet. You guys see how lovely that Porsche is handling. Chicken guy, hey man, I'm just saying, you need to hook a brother up with that setup. You got 2 passes. Like, Menene was spooked. Like, anyone there would have been spooked. No one expected a pass that late into that section of the track, man. Good stuff from Chicken Guy, man. That was sublime. And recovery trip of the race goes to FG. Don't know what happened here, because he was trying to avoid an accident, and it messed him up. It gave him a bit of damage. He was down into 11th place. And then some BS happened because he got caught out by the closing speed. And he wasn't expecting to find Hug where he found him. Look, Hug was there. And funny enough, Hug took the same line FG took it. FG wasn't prepared, man. And he expected everything to go out okay, but Hug lost it. And he slowed down to apologize to Hug. And he lost a couple of more positions. But then he proceeded to start his recovery trip, overtaking a whole bunch of cars. He was the fastest driver for quite a bit of this race. He was on fire. Another guy sent 31s after 31s. Then he got up to overtake Chicken Guy. He got up into 3rd place. He was down to 11th after having been in like the top 10. And he went back again. He came back to recover into 3rd position, man. You guys know the deal. The recovery trip is real. You never give up, man. I'll see you guys at the next round, man. Peace out.